So we got some breaking news. Trevor Bauer will not be playing Major League Baseball anymore. He has signed a contract in Japan in the NPB with the BayStars. And this is surprising news to some, but for me, it's not. Trevor Bauer is no longer a Major League Baseball player, so let's talk about it. First things first, this is not a surprise to me at all. Just think about it like this. Pitching is always a necessity for every single team. Obviously today, I made a video about Adrian Morejon might be done and how the Padres are already down Joe Musgrove and now Craig Stammen. Pitching is definitely a necessity for all Major League Baseball teams, but Trevor Bauer is one of the best pitchers on the market and nobody chose to sign him for the league minimum. Once he was released by the Dodgers and nobody picked him up, he was able to be signed for the league minimum and nobody did it because they think it's just too much of a distraction. And you know, I think it would have been a huge distraction to have a guy like Trevor Bauer on your team. It's a constant public image nightmare. You know, the PR team would be working really hard. It'd be a huge distraction. Trevor Bauer signed a $4 million contract with incentives with the BayStars of the NPB. He's no longer in Major League Baseball. A lot of people think this came as a surprise, but to me, it didn't. Yes, Trevor Bauer had all those allegations against him, and even though no charges were brought on him, and he wasn't proven innocent, but it was just no charges were brought on him. There was not enough evidence, so he was kind of free. It's just kind of a bad image, a bad look, just knowing what he's accused of and knowing what kind of activity that he wanted to involve himself in with somebody he didn't even really know. You know, people really just don't want that in their team. You know, I've heard that he's kind of a clubhouse cancer, you know, with his vlog, you know. I mean, for me, if I was losing a game, I don't want somebody vlogging in the clubhouse about it just to post to his YouTube channel anyways. But that is basically the story. Trevor Bauer is out of MLB, and I don't feel bad for the guy because people are saying, oh my goodness, you know, he's only going to be making $4 million, maybe a little bit more from incentives. But, you know, you got to think of the consequences to your actions. You know, yes, technically none of the activity, or at least what he was proven to be, was not illegal. Yeah, there was no charges on him, but it's just a terrible public image. And as a public figure who people look up to a lot, and as a guy who's an influencer himself, you know, he's got a huge YouTube channel, huge social media presence. You know, you got to think about these things. And, you know, it really came back to bite him. You know, similar thing with Mike Clevenger. He was accused of some pretty disgusting things to his wife and to his kids, and there was no charges called on to him, at least for right now. Major League Baseball did do their investigation, but they were found that they were not able to convict him. And that's just the name of the game. Could they convict you or not? And Trevor Bauer was not convicted of any of his crimes. You know, there was evidence there's a video of him sleeping next to that lady the same day that was supposedly going on, all that stuff. But Trevor Bauer, you know, he signed a huge, 3-year deal with the Dodgers. It never really worked out. And I remember all us Padres fans were kind of disappointed. Like, oh no, dude, we didn't get Trevor Bauer. Thank God, honestly. That would have been terrible having that guy. Because, yeah, you got him for about a couple months till June, and then you got that horrible nightmare, you know. You got people knowing that, oh, you signed this guy who did all this activity, and yeah, he was not convicted of any of the crimes that he was accused of, but it's just not a good look. Trevor Bauer is in Japan now, and he will not be pitching in Major League Baseball probably really ever again. That's what I think. There's no reason for him to come back. I don't think anybody's going to want to sign him. I did think that it might have been a possibility that some team would pick him up along the lines, at least throughout when the season was going, so it wouldn't be such an attention grabber, because, nobody wants to take him in spring training, because then that's when the huge distraction comes. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that is kind of crazy? Are you guys surprised that he's not going to be playing Major League Baseball, or are you not? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're yet to do so. Give the video a like and turn on the post notification bell. If you guys like Padres baseball and baseball in general, this is the place to be. But for now, that's it for me. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yo, now trick what Mace who? They ain't what Mace do. Got a lot of girls that'll love to replace you. Tell it to your face.